This subject today is a little bit sensitive, and as the title says, China is now part of the United Nations Human Rights Council. And the big question is, why? As you may have noticed through some of my videos on my channel, I do like to make videos related as a forum for you, the viewer, to comment in a polite, constructive way. So if you're against this, by all means, share your comments, but in a polite way. If you're for this, or you like this, or you don't like it, then express it. Again, without using any foul language. So we can have an adult conversation related to this. Okay, so I saw this article not so long ago and I thought, wow. And immediately my mind went to the northwest of China, to Xinjiang province, where there's lots of millions of Muslim people, like an ethnic minority, so to speak, who went into re-educational camps, according to some sources of media. With that. So how come China has got into the Human Rights Council of the United Nations? It's sort of like, why? There's been a lot of talk about United Nations, the WHO, and China, and it's all related to money. And also, Mr. Donald Trump announced recently that he's not going to put in so much money into WHO, which is part of the United Nations. So where is the WHO and United Nations going to get this cash from? That's interesting. And maybe they did turn to China. Maybe China gave a massive input of cash, dosh, luti, and greenbacks, whatever, into the United Nations. There is one side. But also thinking of two sides to the story. Maybe, and just maybe, as a theory, it's that China wants to get a better image of themselves. So managing somehow to get onto the United Nations Human Rights Council and saying that they don't do bad things to humans. It's sort of really difficult to believe. I know that a lot of people are going to be outraged with this kind of situation, and personally, yeah, I disagree with this because of the evidence that we had in Xinjiang province, things which happened in Tibet, etc., etc., etc. It's like a little bit, you could say it's a little bit like North Korea being allowed into this council. And the evidence that we have with the human rights there in North Korea, the evidence that we have in China about human rights violations. So how come it's been allowed in? To be very honest, I haven't done any research over this, and I've just read a couple of articles from some newspapers like The Diplomat, for example. But I'd like to open up this forum to the reason why. And my one straight away is cash, money that the United Nations needs. What is your opinion? Do, as always, like, share, comment over these videos, but I would ask you again, please reply in a constructive way, not using foul language. Any foul language on a comment, I automatically delete, and sometimes I will hide the user, because on YouTube, like newspapers and media, we have guidelines to follow. So without any foul language, it'd be interesting to hear some comments, positive and negative, good and bad. I've actually expressed my opinion for a change, yeah? And I would like you to do so for the same. That's it. Another short video. Enjoy the rest of the day, and I look forward to seeing lots of the comments. Be good, and I'll see you for the next video, which is most probably going to be tomorrow. I'm out of here. Bye-bye for now.